Welcome. My name is Josh Beadle, and I'm here with my good friend
Austin Cantu
from
StudioJ Waukegan
and
Art Park.
That's right. And we're here to share with you a little bit about what's going on in downtown Waukegan.
Yes, so I guess I'll get started right off the bat.
Yeah.
We need a little bit of ArtWauk recap. We don't do that often. We usually always talk about what's coming,
Right.
but we never reflect on what just passed.
Spring is a time for reflection. Yeah.
Yes, before we get into this crazy summer we're about to have, because it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be
pretty
packed.
Whether you're downtown, whether you're at the beach, if you're just in Waukegan, you're going to run into something. But big thing for ArtWauk, it was our last indoor one, because in May we go outdoors with our live music and stuff. But we had a pretty good crowd for ArtWauk.
Yeah.
Every place I went to, everyone had a crowd. I got on the trolley a few times. I was on the trolley for the first hour, and it was great to see. I was nervous because I was the only one at first for the first 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, the 4 laps I was on, people were in and out,
Oh, yeah.
different faces. People that just came for the trolley, people that came because they wanted to learn about ArtWauk. They've heard about it for years. Some of them, they've lived here forever, and they were like, oh, I've been meaning to come, but they also just didn't know what was out here either. So it was great to kind of be that unofficial tour guide for the day. But we had people doing live painting. Shelly was over at Greentown outside. We had Hector, who was a local artist that had a special pop-up in the Farmers Insurance. Dandelion had a great exhibit. The art experience they were doing, what is it called? When you drop the paint on the canvas.
Drip paintings?
Yeah, I was dripping. Oh, spinning fans.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't get the term right. A little blob, but yeah, they had a little workshop so you could paint your own stuff there at Art Experience and leave with something, which I always love.
That's great.
And it was all ages, so I loved seeing the different age groups, and also a lot more kids are starting to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are bringing their kids. They're curious how can they get involved and what can the kids take advantage of. So that's one thing that we tried to address last year. How do we start getting this new generation? And I think we still have a lot of work to do.
Sure.
But it was great to see so many kids at ArtWauk. Overall, I think it was great. At the end of the night, we packed up all of our stuff. We ended up at Nightshade, and we got to see the Odyssey, which is always kind of like our closer for our unofficial closer. Stop over and see the Odyssey. They're there every single month for ArtWauk. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff for ArtWauk. I had a good time, and I think next month's gonna be great. But before we get into next month, let's get to you.
All right. So with 3 brothers this weekend, we've got a number of things happening. So first of all, on Saturday morning at 1 o'clock, we will be in Lake Bluff with our touring production of Charlotte's Web. It's our 3rd performance of that touring circuit. We've been to Glenview. We've been to Warren Newport Senior Center. Now we're hitting Lake Bluff. It's a really fantastic hour-long program. We're really excited that we get to bring this show for free to various libraries around Lake County. It's really a blast. All the kids have really enjoyed it, and the parents too.
And everyone's lucky because they all get a taste of 3 brothers.
Yeah. Then we close our run of Independence by Lee Blessing. Yes, sad. We have 2 more performances, Saturday night at 7:30, Sunday at 2. It's really, I cannot sing the praises of this cast higher than, it's such a wonderful show, and not enough people have seen it. Yes, it's a little bit of difficult subject matter because it deals with families and some mental health, and how families love, and maybe families are complicated. Let's just say that.
I agree.
And I think this show really perfectly encapsulates what it means to be in a family in certain circumstances. So that will close out Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday night, we have CTHU cracking up at 8 p.m. on Sunday. Some comedians coming in to round out our weekend.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of good stuff at 3 Brothers.
Stuff.
You guys don't take breaks.
No, we don't take breaks, and The hot thing right now is that we haven't announced yet, but starting next week, we're going to announce some of our summer programs, including some new shows, some classes, some workshops, a little bit of everything. We're going to start flexing our educational muscles a little bit, I think.
Yes. Education is key, and especially for our younger ones out there.
And some offerings from some adults too, because, adults want to learn how to act and whatnot too.
Never stop learning. It's never too late, or you can never stop learning. I guess I'll put it that way.
That's right. Lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
What's coming up next week? Next weekend. This weekend.
Well, this weekend, and I got some stuff for next month. So obviously May is already next Friday.
It's coming.
May 1st. So I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. But I'm also really excited. So I won't say it's not all negative. I'm just a little tired. But starting off with this Saturday, we're finishing out Earth Month. We still got a little bit left of Earth Month, but Saturday is a big day for cleanups.
Absolutely.
So I don't have all the date or all the times correct. So if you go to the City of Waukegan's website, waukeganil.gov, you can see all of the times for the cleanups. But we have our Amstutz cleanup.
Yep.
We have the Waukegan Harbor and Marina cleanup. Mm-hmm. And the Waukegan Beach cleanup. The Waukegan Beach cleanup I know is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for sure. Yep. And the Harbor cleanup, it ends right at 10 a.m. So you can hit both of them if you want. 4 hours of cleaning up Waukegan. And I love that there's a big focus right there in the lakefront before we're about to get into this busy season. Right. So please do some community service there. If not, we're quickly running into this event season. So as I said, ArtWauk next month is going to be a big deal. We're going to have our live music back outdoors. I mentioned a little bit last month, but we're going to have Lily Kay, who is from Chicago. She's a neo-soul and jazz singer, has a lot of cool music. She was with Chance the Rapper, was on one of his albums, did background vocals for him. We'll also have the Odyssey. They'll be playing with us earlier before they go to Nightshade later in the day. Great. So they'll be opening for Lily Kay. On top of that's our Stearns Plaza stage. Then you'll go to Jack Benny Plaza, that's over across from Genesee Theater. We're now rebranding it to Beats and Bazaar. Every month we have our DJs there. VJ is the one leading the DJs in that area. So they have 4 great DJs that are going to be over there playing a lot of music, a lot of techno, a lot of house music. If you like to dance, perfect opportunity.
Spot.
And we're calling it Beats and Bazaar because we want to start expanding a few more opportunities for artists to potentially set up there, maybe sell their artwork, exhibit their artwork.
And it's a great spot to set up.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting. If you want to potentially be on that roster for artists, go to artwalk.com and fill out our contact us form so we can get you on our list. We're not 100% sure how it's going to go yet, but we will find you a space in ArtWalk if you fill out the contact form. Big thing for me, Art Park season will be back.
Hey.
I know, we had a lot of rain and the grass started getting long, so I knew it was time to call the landscaper, and that means Art Park season's around the corner.
Right.
So we are kicking it off. It's May. ArtWalk's always our season opener. We're gonna have a couple bands there. Keep it kind of light. We don't want to go too heavy because we want everyone to have the opportunity to explore ArtWalk and keep it moving. But we'll have our artists out there. We'll have some bands. Maybe we'll have some bonfire and some s'mores. We haven't decided yet, but we'll be right here at 14 South Genesee Street. One thing that's exciting for ArtWalk, well, I guess that weekend too, is May. ArtWalk is kind of like our 10-year anniversary. So 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
In May 10 years ago, I did my first cleanup with my dad, and my cousin came and cut the grass. And from there on, I kind of just got roped into starting with my mom saying, hey, well, you cleaned up that one time. Now you're responsible for it. So I got yelled at until I got on board. And now it's like, all right, yep, this is my baby. And we got to make sure it's clean. We got to make sure it's maintained, not only for us, but for the people that pass by, the people that enjoy art.
Absolutely.
So that's a big thing for us. But one thing that we're adding this year on May 17th, so that's the Sunday after ArtWalk, we will be having a mutual aid fest. So it's a free market and mutual aid fest. No sign up required, but basically bring your stuff out. Anything that you would have hoarding at home, whether it's clothing, furniture, or anything that you make, whether you're a crocheter, you make gloves, you make sweaters. This is the opportunity to come out and get rid of that stuff for free, or maybe you offer some stuff. Maybe you have some canned foods and stuff. This is that opportunity for people to come in, kind of like a trade market.
Yeah. Little barter.
Yeah. Take a little from me, give me a little, stuff like that. One rule that we do have is don't bring junk. So one man's junk is sometimes just junk. If you don't want it for yourself and you wouldn't give it to your brother, don't bring it here. So please be considerate. We don't have a registration. We don't have setup. So just come over, send us a message to Art Park Waukegan on Facebook or Instagram, or email artparkwaukegan@gmail.com for more information. But with us being very lenient on this, if you do bring some junk, we will be straight up front, right on the sidewalk before you walk in.
Right.
But yes, this will be a cool thing. We'll have some music going. We really just want to get some community engagement, and everyone benefits from that, from free stuff, especially nowadays when things are a little bit more pricey.
Right.
And I don't know, I feel like we all have some type of junk, or sometimes there's things that we consider junk that people really need. You never know what someone else will need. So save the date, May 17th for that, and save the date, May 16th for ArtWauk. I think this is gonna be a big year for us.
It's gonna be a big year. Great.
But besides that, quick recap on sidewalks.
Yeah. What's going on?
Josh, you said they're laying brick by you.
They started laying the brick today.
That's exciting. Yeah. I saw yesterday they were pouring cement in front of Genesee on Clayton and Genesee. So it's moving pretty fast up there on that far north side, and they're gradually moving south. I believe they already got the bricks raised by Waukegan Music Exchange, so take caution while you're there. For the full tentative schedule, visit waukeganil.gov/rebuild Waukegan, and then you'll see the schedule of week by week what they're trying to get done. Obviously, with weather, with rain that we've been getting, it sometimes delays it, but I believe we're close to on time with that schedule.
Looking good. We're looking good.
We made it through ArtWauk with torn up sidewalks.
Yes.
People came out, people were walking, and it was a good time. So please pardon our dust while we get through these trials.
Right. Like I said, short-term pain for long-term gain. Almost there.
Just like our show, short-term pain, but you watch us all the way through, long-term gain, because you're gonna gain so much knowledge. Just kidding.
I love it.
We're having a great time. All right, I think that's all I got for today.
That's all I've got. All right.
We'll see you soon.
Come on out.